Right, morning everyone. I thought we'd do a video update again for You Never Walk Alone after his race at Ludlow. I've just got a few notes to go through. Everything seemed to go well, if I'm honest with you. He was a little bit stiff. Some of you might have seen in the video we sent through on Saturday morning, but he's come out of the race fine. Everything apart from the second to last fence went to plan, really. I think that stumble probably cost us third place. Maybe even he could have, with a bit more momentum, pushed for second place. But 2 mile 5 maybe was a little bit too long in those heavy, sticky conditions. But, you know, I was delighted. His jumping does need to improve. But again, that'll only improve the more races that he has. He was jumping quite big. Paddy was saying that he was exerting a lot of energy, jumping up instead of jumping over the hurdle. But again, you know, obviously he's going to be a chaser from next season. So for me, he saw the trip out well. Sally, the assistant trainer, was saying that the ground, even though it was soft, it was quite sticky. All the jockeys were reporting that the horses were getting sort of stuck in the ground. So the fact on his first run over that distance, he showed that he's got a very good engine. On another day with a full round of clear jumping, I think we would have got a lot closer. But fourth out of, I think it was 16, a lot of horses were pulled up, didn't complete the race. So we were delighted. Paddy, again, he loves his attitude. Paddy wants to keep riding, which is it's a positive. So I'll put a few notes down from moving forward. We've got already 2 new entries. Now, for members who don't understand certain race series, there is an EBF final series which is run at Sandown. I think it's on the 9th of March. Now, to qualify for that race, you need to come in the top 4 or 5 of various qualifying races throughout the season. So we've got 2 qualifiers booked in for the end of January at the moment. There's one, an EBF maiden, or it's the Virgin Bet EBF maiden qualifier. That's at Doncaster on the 28th. That's over 2 mile 4. It's a class 3. And then there's also an EBF novice hurdle at Leicester on the 31st. That's a class 3. A little bit more prize money in that. And that's over 2 mile 4 as well. The idea being, if you can qualify or get as close to the top 4 or get into the top 4, you'd automatically qualify for the final at Sandown on the 9th of March. So at the moment, that's the plan. Might be a little bit too soon. There might possibly be another option, maybe at the start of February. But if he's fit and ready to race, at the moment, that's what we've got there. And if he qualifies, which I'm sure he will do, the actual EBF final series, I think the prize pot is about £50,000-60,000. So it would be a £30,000-40,000 prize pot for the winner. Then obviously it'll filter down 2nd, 3rd and 4th. So Fergal believes he's good enough to potentially qualify for that final. So that, you know, that bodes well for us. Ludlow itself, we had quite a few members who were offered badges, didn't turn up. It's something we might have to look at moving forward. If we're off, it's difficult enough contacting members once we know we've been declared for the race. If members aren't turning up, we might have to look at possibly putting a small deposit down which can be returned if you turn up, because there's many members who would have liked to attend at Ludlow who unfortunately never got drawn out, and you know, they've missed out on opportunity. I know it's difficult and things pop up last minute, but for ourselves, if we're getting 50, 60, 70 people applying and we're trying to allocate 15 to 20 badges and then people aren't turning up, it is a bit frustrating. So moving on from that negative, next time, if you are lucky enough to be given a badge, if you can try your best to attend. Stable visits, we'll probably look at doing another stable visit maybe towards the end of February. We might again look at the weekend of the Cheltenham Trials Day, which I think we all enjoyed. I know we had about 40-50 of us attend the stable visit, then we went to Cheltenham in the afternoon. It's a long, busy day, but most people seem to enjoy it. So that's an option. If you look at the Trials Day at Cheltenham, it's probably going to be that Saturday that we do a stable visit to Ravenswell. You'll Never Walk Alone. Again, what we'll do, if you haven't been yet or had the option to attend, members who haven't been will get priority, but I'm sure we'll be able to accommodate everyone. So that's where we are. I'm not sure how many more races we'll have from now up until the EBF qualifier. With that being on the 9th, we might have this and one of those 2 races where we qualify. If we qualify for the final on the night, qualify for that, and then maybe run into maybe the end of April, start of May. So there's a lot of positives to take from that. Ludlow itself, as a course, if you've never been to Ludlow, it wasn't a great experience, if I'm honest with you. The actual lounges, they weren't big enough, they were too packed, not enough tables. There wasn't anything for the children that day, which I was surprised at, with it being part of the Christmas holidays. So it probably won't be a course that I'll be looking to run back to straight away, if I'm honest with you. But if you run to Doncaster or Leicester, they're nice big courses, I'm sure we'll be able to allocate quite a lot of badges. And that's it, really. I'd like to thank everyone who's supporting the horse. There'll be videos and video links, links to the Facebook pages of Friday's meeting. There'll be also links to our YouTube TV channel, some of the highlights of last weekend. So, all being well, put in your diaries the 20th or the 31st of January. I'm sure he's going to come on for that run, so I think he'll be quite competitive in his next race. I'm not going to say he's going to go and win, but I think we're in with a very good shout if he continues to improve. As I said, everyone's delighted, so looking forward to the end of the month, and hopefully see you at Doncaster or Leicester in the winners' enclosure. See you then.